that is a big portal. I am supposed to go to it to leave the facility, quote unquote. But the real question is, where am I going? What is this place? And, I mean, to access the Darklands, I'm guessing it's gone now. Dr. Khan might actually just have the thing. And what is he going to do with it? Obviously, he's not going to do the same thing as the Gatekeepers. He and the Gatekeepers were on cross purposes, but it would not surprise me one iota if, as soon as that Mystical got killed, however it got killed, he grabbed the Darklands and ran and opened up a portal for me to leave the facility. Okay, but I'm not going to leave the facility just yet because I don't know where I'm going. I have every reason to believe that I am not going to end up in, like, Australia or New Zealand or wherever that, I think it was Australia, wherever that lift to the surface was. So I am going to, before I do anything, I need to go to sleep. And I'll put up that, like, Jotun of the Unlost bobblehead. It's the least I could do, because I never... Maybe it's because I didn't run into him when I entered Gate Arch. It was a weird trip, wasn't it? It was... I take it was Earth. I have every reason to believe that it was Earth in the future. Maybe it's because I can't help but think that the sky really is going to be brown at some point in our own future, in real life. Maybe it was because the tech there was a little on the futuristic side. That's what he said. It happened again. What happened again? I think I monologued about this before, but I also think it bears repeating. That it's possible that this is not the first time that I have gone through all this. It could be that at the very end of all this, the last scene is going to be me riding with whoever it was that drove me there to Gates, all the way at the beginning. Security guard says it's a little hectic down there. You know, endless repeating time. Where dickens am I going? Maybe that's a hair pessimistic of me, but I can't help thinking that way. Perfect timing.
Heya.
Oh, Dr. Carson, I honestly don't know what to say. I could explain this, but it'd probably take all night. Both of us need rest. While I'm at this, I got the shivers real bad. I don't know how much you know about the Darklands. Maybe nothing. Where did I put things? But I suspect that Dr. Khan just made off with it, and he's gonna do whatever it is he meant to do in the first place with it, which honestly I don't know what it is. I'm guessing it's not as destructive as what the Gatekeepers intended, even if that was by accident because I just didn't know. But what would he want with it? Does he live in that that same, like, alternate space, like, that the Wayseeker is in? I mean, it would make sense if he did. Like, I think I described this before, but there's some kind of, like, superverse that contains all the antiverses. And Dr. Khan's from there, the Wayseeker's from there, and they have some purpose in mind, but I can't guess what it is. I'll try to sleep, but I don't think I'll be able to. As you may have guessed, I got a little impatient. You can tell by the lack of charge in my laser collector that I didn't wait for it to charge all the way. But I don't know whether it even matters. I have no idea where this goes. I honestly don't think I'm going to end up where I started from. But where will I end up? Because I have no idea, I put on my excursion suit. There's only one last jump to make. It's this one. Okay, I am on a Albatross? Is that a dimension? A location on Earth someplace? I see a lighthouse, I see some ships. It's still kind of cold here. Oh, and there's a jut. Okay, well, I'm gonna avoid those people for now. Let's see. What is this? It's a portal, I can tell. But what kind of portal is it? It looks like it's the way back to gate somewhere. So I'm going to leave that as it is. It sort of looks like a town. Or at least a place that it was a town. But there's no one here now. Or maybe there isn't anybody here now. Maybe Gate took it. That's it. Maybe this is another Gate facility. Maybe all the people that I encountered over the years, or well, not over the years, sorry, but over the course of the game, are waiting by the exit, and they're all lined up. As soon as I approach, they're going to applaud. You know, like in one of those sports movies. After the protagonist team has won, like the playoff or something, they start slowly clapping and it speeds up. They have something that's kind of like that in the corporate world. It's called a clap out. Maybe it's not the corporate world. Maybe it's just, hey, hang on a second. You look familiar. So do you, but... Okay, so there's two possibilities here. One of them is that you're a garden variety jutting out to blow my brains out, which is more likely because there's a chieftain there. The other is that you're the Jutton of the Unlost, and there's a chieftain of the Unlost. But right now I don't care about them. It's a happy face. The same kind that was doodled on one of the reactor screens. You know, there were 6, and only 5 of them. Okay, I'm leaning a little more in the Unlost direction, because I just saw the sister of the Unlost. How could I tell? Because she wasn't on her feet. She was instead, well, she has her own pose, you know? Like if I had mine, it would be leaning against a wall with my arms folded. I have no idea what she's going to say to me. I know that guy, though.
The wheel turns.
It does, doesn't it?
You cannot see the peak from the trough, nor the depths from the peak. Such is the way of the world as it unravels and reforms, forever changing, reforged over and again, until nothing remains but the memory of having known something different, perhaps
because Dr. Khan grabbed the lens when I wasn't looking.
A commanding view of nothing. An end, a beginning. One is the other. All will reveal. A commanding view of nothing.
Okay, gotcha. Magic circle. Cool. So I know I don't OEA or whatever that is, but there really wasn't anything I could do. I wanted to grab the dark lens at the end of all that, but Dr. Khan must have nabbed it and done something with it. I don't know what, or even whose side he's on. Like, obviously not the gatekeepers, and obviously not Dr. Mance's, but mine? Dare I say, ours?
The world center shifts eternally. Today, it lies beneath our feet.
I like your tone.
The Eden overflows. This is not our choice.
Was it Dr. Khan's choice? Maybe he isn't the devil. Maybe he is instead using us for a positive purpose instead of a negative one. I mean, what's he going to do with the dark lens? Rule the universe? Not possible. The universe has too many different views to rule. It's like ruling the world. Although, granted, I think there are two people who, I think one of them wants to rule the world, one of them wants to own the world, and neither one of them understands that neither one of them is possible.
You speak to me, but what consolation could I provide?
Well, there's a little thing called closure. I want to know if what I did, if I could have done better or not.
The Eden overflows.
You got nothing more to say, I can tell. Well?
Hello, friend.
Hello. I'm glad you left the facility too.
I came through the portal. Thank you, friend.
You're welcome, but I wish I could
You
take
freed
credit.
us from the facility.
I did?
To be on this island together is nice.
I guess. It's a real fixer-upper, though. You seen the condition some of these places are in? And why do they call it Albatross anyway? You know what an albatross is? It's a bird, but it's also a symbol from the 18th century. And it means that you got like a big weight around your neck that you can't let go of, a burden that you have to carry. What do you think of that?
I sense intense electromagnetic fluctuations. Can you see them too?
Well, your senses are better than mine, but let me see. Guess not.
I can feel the sun.
Oh! Yeah, I saw it too, and you can feel the sun. Well, that's a lot more optimistic than I thought. I mean, a robot body, I didn't think it could feel anything. But I guess Dr. Wakeman had different ideas.
This place is very unusual.
Well, it's an island, a small town. I don't know what its coordinates are. GPS hasn't been invented yet.
I may have to go back to the facility to charge, but I will return.
And there's a nice portal to the facility too, so yeah, you can do that.
I sense intense electromagnetic fluctuations. Can you see them too?
Alright, let's see. What else is there here? This isn't exactly the tropics, but then again, all things considered, I'd prefer this to the tropics. Oh, you know what, okay, fine. There isn't a journal entry on this place. Not yet, anyway. Maybe I don't need this. It's nice and it's tempered, and you know how I can tell it's tempered? Because it's not cold anymore. It's not cold anymore. I can feel the sun too, and okay, yeah, look. To be perfectly frank, there was at least one other time where I was outside, legitimately outside. And that was the Gate Rise facility. That, I'm pretty sure, was on Earth somewhere. The Far Garden, that was outside too. But that was another dimension. And the same goes for Canaan. Twisted old place that was. And any other dimension that I ran into or passed through. I don't know why they call this place Albatross. But it doesn't seem all that ominous. I think I did good. I don't know. I have very little to go by. I mean, is this thing all gonna repeat again over and over? When I leave this place, I mean, I still have that goal, leave the facility. So it doesn't appear that I've left the facility, even though I'm outside somewhere and I could, like, I don't know, take a boat. I think I saw one, like out in the distance. And not just a rowboat either, a real one. Well, okay, rowboats are real. I shouldn't be so snobbish. But a boat that can actually go somewhere without you having to pedal it. All I need now is a stout ship and a star to steer her by. How does that go? Jatuna, okay, yeah. Maybe it was because I just shot one to bits in my base, but relieved to meet you again. What was that? Ah, come on, Fine, fine. Okay, and I take it you must be the chieftain of the Unlost, then. We haven't met. But I guess it makes sense for there to be all 4 Unlost, Unlost characters, or Unlost gatekeepers, I should say. How do I get to the chieftain of the Unlost? I'd like to... I'll put this suit on, and I'll put the gravity cube on too. And then I'm going to do a nice little double jump. That's what I call thinking outside the box. You are... Let me take this off. This too. You are... not saying anything to me. Okay, fine. I guess nobody expected me to... Well, no, they must have expected me to get up here somehow, because, there's a, one of those gate charging gizmos. So this is a lighthouse. There are so many lighthouses in these games. Submachine had one, Meridian 157 had one. Maybe the Dark Lens is in here. It was in this lighthouse. And when it's in this lighthouse, maybe it's... Nope, it's just a nice place to look out at the town from, or the island from. I can see the entire island from here. Isn't that nice, Chunk? Maybe I don't feel the cold so much now that I've touched the sun. Not the actual sun, of course. But, you know, what Sigmund Freud often said, sometimes a cigar is just a lighthouse. Alright. So let me see, how do I get down? I'm gonna have to jump down from... Oh. Now I'm thinking about what that Exor chief said, the one with all the apostrophes in his name. Ha. He said we're gonna have to adapt. Whatever it is can't be undone. Was I trying to undo it? Was Dr. Khan trying to undo it? But you really can't know everything. If Pacific Drive taught me anything, it taught me that. I mean, yeah, I could have stayed there and found like all possible recordings, but even then. Right. This is an empty place. I'll go back to the office if I felt like it. I don't feel like it right now, though. I'd like to find out what that, if I actually can go back. I'm on this island, but... Oh, never mind. I said that before. It's funny, because the opinion I'm getting is that whatever I did something. Like, it freed the people from the facility. They aren't trapped down there anymore. This is still part of Gate, though.